So my name's Rachel Ngom, and I'm a health and fitness coach. I lost 80 pounds after I had my baby boy. He's almost 2.5 now, wow. And when I was pregnant with him, we were on food stamps and really struggling financially, and I've been able to build a 6-figure income from home, praise God. And so I wanted to talk to you about limiting beliefs today, because this is something that, as the longer I've been in business for myself and the more I work with other entrepreneurs, the more I realize that this is something that can really hold people back from success. And not just, being a business owner, but this can, working with my clients and helping them lose weight. This is something that definitely stands in their way with that. And this is something, limiting beliefs can prevent you from having success in any area of your life. And so I have some notes here. I actually just went to a seminar. I went to 2 seminars over the past 2 weeks. It's been insane. And so I want to talk to you about how you can attack your negative and limiting beliefs. And so think about the limiting beliefs that you have. And a lot of these have been programmed in your mind from the time you were a little kid. And so maybe your parents, when you were growing up, and they told you money doesn't grow on trees, or we can't afford that. And that's going to put limiting beliefs about money into your head. And so you're going to think money doesn't grow on trees and money's really hard to come by, right? Or maybe you have a limiting belief about weight loss, and obesity runs in my family, so this is just where I'm meant to be. I'm always going to be overweight. Right? Do you have any of those limiting beliefs? Maybe you have limiting beliefs, about like public speaking. I'm shy. I lack confidence. There's so many limiting beliefs that we have that we don't even realize that we're telling ourselves that every single day, and it's really holding us back. And so I actually work with a life coach, and I was talking to her, and I said, gosh, fall season and the fourth quarter is always so slow in our business. And she looked at me, she's like, that's a limiting belief. It doesn't have to be slow. I'm like, shoot, I was just called out. But it's so true. And I hear this all the time, like a coach on my team, I'm really not good at recruiting. I'm like, yes, you are. What are you talking about? Get out there and talk to people. You're good at it. And so she's just telling herself that story, right? And so one of the things that I wrote down from my notes is that the biggest differentiating factor between successful people and not successful people is beliefs. The beliefs you have about yourself, the beliefs you have about life. You got to conquer these limiting beliefs. So what I want you to do right now is create I am statements. And so if you are taking notes right now, which I hope you are, you can start actually writing down a piece of paper. On the left-hand side, you can write down any limiting beliefs that you have, and on the right-hand side, write down I am statements. And so if a limiting belief is that you have, let's say, about money, write down the limiting belief that you were taught or that has been programmed into your mind. And then you can write on the right-hand side, money comes easily to me. Money is easy to get. Write down something that is positive. And so if you struggle with confidence and you're telling yourself that, write down, I am confident. If you are struggling with your weight loss right now, or you're telling yourself that you are, write down the goal weight that you have and say, losing weight is easy. Okay? Write down these things and write them down in the positive. Write down positive affirmations and do it daily, because it takes time to reprogram those negative thoughts that you're having about yourself. And so I actually have gone through notebooks that I've written down. I've written down goals of myself since 2011 when I started my own business. And when I started, I was not the same person. Doing something like this and posting videos of myself would have freaked me out. And so I wrote down, I am confident. I am a good public speaker, and all these different things that I knew I had to change in my head to get to where I wanted to be if I wanted to be successful in this business. And so think about what limiting beliefs you have, transfer it into an I am statement, write it down, and write it down daily. And then whenever you're thinking those limiting beliefs, just be conscious of it. And so if it pops in your head, be like, no, screw, get out of here, get out of my head. And it takes time, but you can totally conquer those limiting beliefs. And some good personal development resources are Awaken the Giant Within. Let me see if I have the book. I have it on Audible, which is awesome. Awaken the Giant Within. This is by Tony Robbins. Stopping yourself is the hardest part for sure. That's why you just have to be conscious about what you're thinking about and always feed yourself positive things. And so I don't watch the news. I don't listen to talk radio. I don't read the newspaper or anything like that. I always have, these are my little heads. I'm listening to positive podcasts, positive audio, anything like that. So Awaken the Giant Within and Unleash the Power Within. I think those are 2 of Tony Robbins' books. But always be feeding yourself positive things. And I tell you, it'll make a huge, 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 huge difference. And I hope that helps and that you're having a great day. Yay.